What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Payne back for another video on a 2K24, man. On my first build video, man, I asked on my Instagram at Love for Pain, do y'all want me to make a build video on this new build that does it all? I ain't going to force it. I ain't going to, say it's a four-way go, say none of that. But it's a really good build, man. It's an ISO lock build. And I think y'all gonna mess with it, so let's get straight into it. Off the break. Shooting guard, 6'7" height, 213 weight, 7'1" wingspan. And now with the weight and stuff, let me just go into detail a little bit. As I can see with the acceleration, if you go any higher than 213, you lose acceleration. So stay 213. Hope y'all day been going good. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all want to see me? I won't be doing videos like this on 2K because I'm not really a 2K content creator on YouTube. But if y'all want to see me make build videos at the minimum and maybe a little bit of gameplays here and there, I will really be making shorts for you for 2K. But if y'all want to see a little bit of 2K gameplay, I can get y'all that, man. So y'all just let me know in the comments. And so let's get into it. But with this 2K. Strength matters. And another thing, when y'all make builds, do y'all physicals first. Please do y'all physicals first. Off the break, 83 strength. This is a lockdown build, so you want to have at least a 70 or a 77 or a high 80 strength. But I like strength is really important to me because I feel like if you have more strength, you play way better defense. And I've seen clips. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I've seen clips, man, with people with high strength on lock, and it's kind of crazy the animations you get when you have good badges and high strength. So 83 strength, 60 vertical. It's just not, and I repeat, this is not a dunking build. So when you make this build, I tell y'all now, it's not a dunking build. So y'all can know already it's not a dunking build. So like I said, this is an ISO lock, so obviously we're gonna have defense. So I upgraded the interior defense to 70, perimeter defense is 94. As I can see, all the Hall of Fame badges y'all get, all the GOAT defensive badges y'all get, man. The most important ones is if you really a lock, 94 feet, fast feet, and challenger ankle braces, because everybody that dribbles has a high ankle breaker. So having ankle braces on Hall of Fame, you're not gonna get your ankles tucked, you're not gonna get stunned, none of that type of stuff. So 60 rebound, you can box out the other team center in prime, threes, rec, whatever the case is. You have better box out, you have better rebound, you have rebound rates of bronze. All you really need, you're not a center, you don't need it on gold or Hall of Fame. So, for anchor, as y'all can see, you need a 61 interior defense and a 77 block. So, you want to be at least a little bit good, a little bit at least. You don't gotta be the best at block, but you want to have at least chase down an anchor on bronze for a lockdown. The main part of lockdown is guarding the ball, so you have that covered. Now, all the other stuff with being a lockdown is the paint, but you're not gonna be this type of person that just locks down everything. This is an ISO and lock, so you have to sacrifice at least something. But with saying that, let's get into the finishing. Like I said, this is not a dunking build, so you're not gonna have finishing. You're not gonna have driving dunk. But what I will say is, for finishing, you will finish at a high level. You will finish at least 90%, 80% in that tier. While making this build, bro. Y'all have, if y'all don't know, scoop layup, whatever you want to call it. It's probably one of the best badges in the game. That's aside from dunking. You get fast layup animations. The layup takes like a second, literally, just to do. You get blow by animations with this layup. Like it's like you pushing them out the way and doing a layup at the same time, basically. And like you have, and on this build, you're gonna have bulldozer on bronze, so you can get some pushing animations. So having scuba layup is gonna make all that easier when you go into the rim. Pro touch is gonna make that easier. You got a little bit of float. You got if you like to do floaters, spin layups, whatever the case is, spin jellies, Euro steps. You can do all that. This is a really good offensive build for people that do all the advanced layups, gathers, euro steps, hop steps, floaters, all that type of stuff. So you can finish. It's not like you just one dimension. You could just lay the ball up and just you just lay the ball up. You can euro, hop step, spin, gather, whatever you want to do. Jellies, you got acrobat on silver. So yeah, with that's done. This is done. Finishing is done. And as I can see, you still got lots of overall potential still that needs to be get. So next, you're gonna go to the 3-point. Upgrade to 3. You can have an 81, 82. I have 80 because I don't really think the threshold between on 3 is like 77 through 80 if for ISO people. Now if you're a spot up, I would say probably maybe like 76 to 79. That's probably good to have. But to be an ISO build, you have to have badges that consist of ISOing. So I would say upgrade the mid range to 90 so you can get all the Hall of Fame. I say Hall of Fame, all the gold blinders, gold Deadeye, all badges that you ISO with. Gold Grand Machine, Space Creator Gold, guard up gold. You want to mid range, even if you want to somehow be mid range, you want to pull up middies, gold midi magician, and then with open looks, people most times you're gonna be wide open anyway shooting. So Hall of Fame open looks. So that's Hall of Fame open looks is a really good badge. And if you want to go even a step further than that, you can upgrade it to 91 and get guard up on Hall of Fame. So this is stuff like all those open contests and stuff like that. You'll make way more of those with guard up on Hall of Fame. But me, I shoot and I'm obviously on this build. Everybody is gonna make this build to ISO. So you're gonna have the ball, but I like to still I like to get everybody involved and not just have the ball to myself all the game, because I'm a team player. But if you know you're gonna have the ball most of the time, you can upgrade it to 91 and get guard up on Hall of Fame. I just wanted to tell y'all so y'all wouldn't know, so y'all would know, and I'd be like, well, you didn't give me the full potential. This is just different ways everybody likes to play. If you know you're gonna have the ball for most of the game, go ahead put the 91 mid range. But for me, I put 90, so that's what we're gonna do in the video. And obviously you're ISOing lock, so you're gonna have some type of ball handle, right? So 87 ball handle, 80 speed with ball, and as I can see, it barely maxes out at the max that I wanted to be at, which is to get that bronze build up. I cannot tell you how many times pass accuracy matters, just like strength. Pass accuracy when you're passing the ball matters, because if you have a 50 or 60 pass accuracy, you will get these slow, sluggish passes that take literally 5 seconds even just to get off, even just to bring it up to the player's hands. So you're gonna be an ISO and lock. You throw dimes on this build. You throw steamers on this build. 87 pass accuracy. That gets you all of the good, all of the good passing styles. You don't. So all that is good, dandy, whatever the case is. And yeah, this is the build at its full potential. Now you still have, a couple of points. You could probably put it on free throw. Get that free throw badge. You gonna take this to the rack, whatever the case is, 5v5 rack. So yeah, upgrade the observer defense 73. And this is the build. Yeah, I can see y'all get a lot of you get at least one Hall of Fame badge in every category almost, except for the S tier. But most of these are just dribbling, some shooting. So yeah, a little bit of finishing. But A tier, B tier, C tier, you get at least one Hall of Fame badge, which is good. As y'all can see in A tier, you get a lot. So, and most of that is really with dribbling and your defense in A tier. So this is a really good overall build. I would say, even for like paint, like just the lock standpoint. If you have strength, you're not gonna get bullied. You're not gonna get those animations where it's like you're not there. Like you don't have defense. People that play the game know what I'm talking about. You got high interior defense. You have high on-ball defense. You don't have a steal, but you have lane interceptor to play lanes. You're gonna be my thing going into when I made this build was, you're gonna be a menace on the ball, even off the ball. So you still got interceptor on bronze. You don't have. It's not like you have a 6'7" wingspan, or like not 6'7", but a 7'6" wingspan. You're gonna begin. This is not like this is not a lane hawk build. This is a build that plays good defense all around. This is a build that ISOs all around. This is a build that can shoot all around. And for finishing, you have probably the fastest finish in the game. On top of that, you're strong. You have 83 strength. You get physical handles on Hall of Fame. So when you're dribbling, people are not gonna bother you. Even if you play lock yourself, you're not gonna be bothered that much by that people that just reach all game that have a 99 steal, because you have, like I said, you have physical handles on Hall of Fame. So yeah, but that's the end of the video. I hope y'all like the build, man. Tweak it any way y'all want to. If you don't want to have it still, but I know most locks want to have it still. But if you don't want to have it still, you can put the still to 55 and put the driving layup to 80, and really be a true finisher with this layup stuff. I'm telling you, layups this year is really underrated. You get gold floater, you get Hall of Fame Pro Touch, slithery, and fearless finisher on silver. So like layups and all that, like advanced layups, is really underrated this year. I think 2K did a good job with not making the play style the same every year, like play shot lock big, play shot lock big, and it's just the same play style every year. It's a lot of different play styles this year, a lot of different, or at least for next gen, it's a lot of different ways to make your build. So I hope y'all like the build, man, and y'all let me know in the comments if you made this build or if you might make this build. And if y'all want more 24 gameplay builds, I can come out, I can give y'all like my big man build, which I think is really underrated and it's really really good for my play style. And if you like playing big and lock at the same time, you want to have a little bit of dunk, so, but not be like truly like a slasher like center, but you're really just a popper, but you can still dunk and stuff. Like if y'all want me to make it my center build, I will. Y'all let me know in the comments. But peace.